Hello, hello, and welcome. Okay. So let's check if somebody else will join us. Hey CityBlock, nice you are here. So the plans for today are the music is a little bit destructive for me. I have to change it a little bit. Hello, Greenbeak. Sure, give me suggestions. It's also a little bit too loud. Okay. Go ahead, CityBlock. Go ahead. Tell me. First of all, also guys, tell me if the music is loud enough or if it's too low. You can't. Can you hear any music? You can now hear any music. Hello, Guillaume. Okay. What did I want to do here? In fact, CityBlock, I will do I will do so-called Blockrandbebauung in German here. It's called let me look it up in English. In English it's called perimeter block development. So the same as you can see here. I will do create 2 more blocks of this, like this, where you have buildings directly next to each other to the street. We have like this area defined by the roads, so this will all be in this manner of so-called Blockrandbebauung, or in English it's called perimeter block development. So that's what I'm planning to do today. I will fill in those 2 blocks here. I did made this road layout here. I won't show you too much of the city because there is something, yeah, let's call it special, which I won't show to you today. And maybe I will also detail this roundaboutish thing here. I really like it. With this gloriette from Munich. Here it's a gloriette of Windeby. And yeah, what I did today is this part of the university, and also this stuff around here. I also placed those Oslo buildings, which is like, yeah, I thought it would be realistic to have something new here in the city as well. So I'd imagine that those blocks were very old structures, or some private companies sold those blocks here, and in the 70s they developed this like city quarter here, and that's why it will be looking pretty cool in the end. And yeah, this I did yesterday, and also this I did today. We also have the old university, which we built in an episode. I can give you a closer look of this as well. And hello Christopher. Buonasera. Or bienvenue, because you're French. Yeah, maybe I will give a little bit of singing for you later. By the way, that's one thing we could do. I have to replace some things here. Where is it? I think it's... I don't know, Christopher, are you Czech or are you French? Okay, didn't saw this coming. City block. By the way, I have to pause the game because it's very laggy. I don't know exactly if the RAM will hold a few more. The fuck? Why? Sorry. Okay, thank you. Hello, Seven Ferrarakias. Nice you joined us today. Oh boy. I definitely have to get this new ROM. I think it was like this. Yeah, sure, Christopher. See you later. Until where do I want to have this pier? I think until here. Why the fuck is there a flying car? Where are you going? Excuse me? That's the way to park your car. Didn't know about this. So why was this? Okay. Okay. So now that we did this, we have to make a little detail here as well. I forgot about it. There are flying cars everywhere. Why? I ask you why. Another flying car. Those cars, I think it's maybe I will turn off the realistic parking mod, because I think it's this one which is causing all those flying cars. Hello, Noah. Ich beantworte deine Frage mal auf Deutsch und übersetze es danach auf Englisch, damit auch die anderen, die kein Deutsch sprechen, das verstehen. Also die Sache ist die, City Skylines an sich, wenn du das neu kaufst, läuft ganz normal wie... Also da reichen für das normale Vanilla-Spiel mit allen Erweiterungen, ohne Workshop-Inhalte, da reichen eigentlich ja, so 8 GB RAM reichen da eigentlich aus. Allerdings, wenn du so hochmodifiziert wie ich spielst, dann stößt du mit deinen 32 GB schon an die Grenzen. Also ich habe jetzt gerade 32 GB RAM drin mit 2400 Megahertz und das reicht gerade so für das, was ich habe. Und ich bin jetzt mittelfristig auch am Überlegen, ob ich nicht meine RAM upgrade. Einfach aus dem Bestand heraus, dass es wirklich ziemlich laggy ist und ich nicht weniger möchte. So, I will translate now for all the others of you. The thing is, he asked whether City Skylines is so slow or not. And I told him that the normal game is not as slow as my game. I manually slowed it down with the speed slider, and I mean, we are here now in downtown. It's very slow area, or it's very highly detailed area. That's why it's so slow. When we move outwards somewhere else, you see here the game is, at least when we don't show too much of the screen, I've got like 35 FPS. You can see it right here in the screen. But when we go to downtown, where I put so much detail into it, so now I have to be careful that I won't show you too much of this new project. Okay. And you see now we got 20 FPS, and now we are reaching, I mean, let's go to the marketplace. Here I got 9 FPS, and when we show more of the city, we got like 8 FPS. So yeah, we got really heavy FPS drops. But I mean, I can manipulate this by using the speed slider. So yeah, that's one thing. Let's go here and select it and PO it, because POs are my friends. I really like how many people are walking in the city. I mean, it's really heavy walk usage, or how you say it in English. Many people choose to go per Hadece. Why did this tree disappear? Coolio. Let's replace it. By the way, I have to change it back. My settings. I don't know how to save it again. I have it like intensity is by 3, and the radius is on 0.3. Yeah, that's what I. So for all of you who asked me earlier, this is the setting now I'm using. SSAO, intensity by 3, radius 0.3, around 0.3, sample count is on high, occlusion on depth. Bloom I set like this. I didn't change anything. So hope you guys saw this. My the LUT I'm using is Relight Natural. For instance, when I do use Relight Normal, that's a more yellowish tune. That's a little bit more grayish. I used this one before, but it's looking really not as poppy as the other one. For one screenshot of one section, I used this one. Relight Neutral is like this, and yeah, this one is pretty good. I also used this one before. It's a little bit more yellowish, but I like this LUT. It gives this warm tune of a spring day, and this is my ambient setting, in case you want to know. So yeah, all the people who missed this, they have to scroll back on this part of the video. Oh, I'm not allowed to show you more in this direction. There's a little secret. Stay tuned to watch it. Okay, those buildings here I can remove now because I placed them on the other side. We also have this one. I don't know where to place it. Maybe we can see it. Goodbye, City Block. See you later. Hello, Van Fanatiker. Nice you joined me. I didn't tell anything about our little project. So let's go to our project of today. Let's pause the game. Coolio. And since we're moving out a little bit from town, I want to include more modern building as well. One more thing, Noah. You know, my videos appear a little bit smoother, or the game appears a little bit smoother because I speed the footage up, and then you won't see that it's so laggy for me. So yeah, it's a little bit fakish, when you will, but it's totally necessary. Otherwise, it wouldn't be possible for me to play the game. Ja, du, kein Stress, gell? Ich werde die Woche dann wahrscheinlich ein paar Livestreams machen, wo ich hier in der Ecke ein bisschen weiter baue. I don't like the roof stuff here. Maybe I will change the buildings here. Oh. Let's go with this building. It speaks. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The buildings are made by FindBuild. Check his workshop page out. You will find them as well in my collection for sure on the Steam workshop. Cityscapes, no, I never will build. I mean, I kind of built a fortress once, but I won't do this in a manner of seriousity. And by the way, April Fools is over. In case you missed it. Glad to hear this. Those buildings are so high. Maybe this one would fit. I mean, I will, or not I will, but I plan to slowly decrease the height of the buildings in this direction. So as you can see, we have 3 stories here for the most part. And we have bigger buildings, excuse me, bigger buildings here on this side, where the area gets more dense, and the highest and densest area is here in this direction, where we have real dense and high buildings as well. But let's go back here. And I realized that I placed this building very close to one each other, so I will colorize it a little bit different. Oh my, it's a roof color. Okay. But we can change the appearance of the building by placing it a little bit, yeah, grayish. I will have to turn it down much more. Thank you, Sergio Nita. Glad to hear this. It's, yeah, I think this whole Hermannsviertel, which is now completed, by the way. You can see it here on the oh no, it's not completed in every dimension. Every yeah, now and then I expanded this quarter. It has very, yeah, it has some time taken. Let's say it like this. Oh gosh. So definitely have to get this extra RAM. I want to upgrade to a new PC, and want to buy a new mainboard, and because the problem is my current PC has a mainboard which supports 32 gigabyte of RAM, and I want to upgrade at least to a new kind of RAM. I already have DDR4 RAM, but with 2400 megahertz, it's called in German, and I want to get to 3200 megahertz, and therefore I need a new motherboard, and I need to buy a new processor, and yeah, it's really expensive now, but there is no other way around it. So in case you want to support or to fasten this process, check out my Patreon page. Would be cool if somebody would help me with that. Hello, Dureb. Nice to see you. Yeah, Cityscape, the thing is, I now have looked for what it's called, for an MSI. Because I currently already have an MSI. And the system operates well, and I thought, yeah, maybe I will stick to what is already working. Sergio, this area in particular, I think I won't create a video for it. Maybe I will do like a little showcase where you can watch it with some cinematic shots or something like this. Maybe I will do something like this here because the way I'm building this is pretty much the same every time. So I think I've done some episodes already where I showed you the how should I call it? I showed you how I detailed areas like this. So yeah. I have the live stream and I will show you, I will release some cinematic videos for sure over this area. Yeah, I think I will do this, what it's called again? This expansion here by live streaming. Yeah, maybe I will do like a showcase where I make some nice special effects, like fading some areas in and out. That would be cool for sure. I don't know if I like this, how it looks. This building I didn't use as often. Maybe we could make something like... Yeah, this would work, I think. The only thing I don't like about this building set in general, I can't get around the edges here. Maybe I will solve this with PO. And of course, you're not fitting here. Of course you don't. It's also a little bit too close to the road, isn't it? But here it's aligned, isn't it? Yeah, here it's aligned. Yeah, Guillaume B, PO is has got some special effects for us here and now and then. Oh, you could also use a building with maybe something like this. Hello, Gustav City Skylines. Thank you for your nice comment. Yeah, it's you know, in real life, let's show you an area where I demonstrate this very, very clear, namely in this area. So you got like the old buildings here, right? And I mean, for sure it's in the old town, but maybe there was a fire or something like this, and then or just the personal taste of a person who lived here, and you know, the concept of building preservation is pretty modern. I mean, not older than the 1920s or something like this. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this. The point that I want to mention is in every era some buildings were teared down. So you have 10 buildings of one era, like one Renaissance era. One building got destroyed, was replaced by Baroque buildings. The block next to it, you have 10 buildings from the Baroque era. One of it got destroyed, was replaced by a building from 1900. This building was demolished and then was replaced by a modern building like this. So you see much of this in real European cities. You don't have this, like, you don't bulldoze the whole block and then build it from scratch in a new epoch, because it's economic sense that you want to utilize those buildings first, which are still standing, and modernize them in any era. And to build a new building is really forced by demolishing, or the building is in such a bad condition that it has to be teared down and has to be rebuilt. So yeah, that's something quite realistic. And then you have sometimes stuff like this. I imagine that this was all a park here, and they utilized the space in the park by placing this new building here, the extension of the university here, and also this building here. So you have this new development next to old buildings. it's like here as well. So maybe this was like a plaza here, because you have this old structure here and also here. So yeah, that's something how you can make your cities much more realistic, because cities don't develop in this from scratch new build or something like this. And I mean, I want to keep it realistic here as well by making it like this. And I really like the mixture. Gives a unique touch. Hello, Dominic Wilson. Nice you joined us. I know, for instance, that Bahnfanatiker would love to replace all the buildings by old structures. By the way, I downloaded some buildings because I was missing some police buildings here as well. And so now I have those buildings here. Don't know what to do with them. Where they would fit or not. I mean, it would fit here, wouldn't it? Or even here. But on the other hand, you would have such a building on an important street. I will go for this building and place it down here. Let's remove this building. I think it's a little bit too high for my city. Cityscapes, no, I don't have any issues yet. I mean, I had some mods had to be updated, that's sure. But beside this, I don't had any issues. So now we have this Polizeihauptpräsidium Windeby. That's as well something, or that's what Bahnfanatiker suggested. He said such a big building would be built as the main administrative or the main police building, and because of this, pretty near to the center of the city. So I think, yeah, this place is. I mean, we have this old police station here. Oh, there you didn't see anything here, and I think, yeah, this. Because this is one of the focal points, it's a good spot here. I'm like, oh, this architecture is interesting. I totally do it in the game. Sure, it happened to everyone that plays the game. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the benefits. You can take inspiration wherever you want. I mean, you can do realistic things, but I mean, crazy stuff is also realistic because there are always people who want to try stuff out, and yeah. It shows us how crazy the world we are living in is, in fact. That's we could place the Hauptpolizeipräsidium like this. Would also work. Then we have like this fence here. Maybe a parking spot here. Njed. Yep, I do have police cars from the workshop. Let's wait until they plop out of the... Here we got them. It's a German police car, Opel Astra. Sergio, I know what you mean, but I mean, for instance, what's going on here? Look at a city like Dresden. You have those newish buildings everywhere there. I mean, Windeby didn't get destroyed as Dresden during the World War, I guess, but yeah, it's modern development, modern city development. Gustav, Windeby is located in the northwestern part of Germany. To be precise, it's in my imagination in the country of Schleswig-Holstein. It's the north, yeah, next to Denmark. God damn it, really? Would you please stop making complaints about being in the way or not? Yeah, so it's close to Kiel, yeah. And that's why I named this quarter here Kieler Vorstadt. It's like, yeah, a part of the city which is on the road facing to Kiel, if you know what I mean. Don't like this road, how it's because I could place Yeah, I mean, it reminds me a little bit of Heidelberg, which also didn't get destroyed. I know, that's what I was thinking as well. But see, it's a little bit too close. So maybe a road. Oh, fuck, what I did. Yeah, that's sure good stuff, but that's a detail I will do when I will make like a first person ride through Windeby, because it's still a little while until then. So okay, I will do this road as a fake road. It will not be functional in any direction. It will only be for aesthetic purpose. It's like those little cobblestone roads where people can park. And then we will do like a nice planter. Yeah, the thing is with little decals parking, parking lots, I mean, I have to fake an entrance to the parking lot anyways, since as you won't be able to park just, excuse me, just park in the middle of the sidewalk. So you would have a little bit of a separation of the parking lot. Excuse me? Who said that you're allowed to move up or down? Where the hell is it now? Here. So you would have something for separation between pedestrians and people on the road parking their cars. It's a little bit meh, but maybe the garden engineer was a little bit drunk. It looks fine for me. And now, boys. Haha. Now we come to the little secrets of playing City Skylines the proper way. You see this car here? I will do some PO magic with it, in case you don't know how to do this. Let's turn it so we can see it from here. And now let's get to general tools, and we have it down to ground level, I think. Yeah, we have it. Rotation. Oh boy. Let's check this out in first person camera. Are you ready? It looks like your car was a little bit melting into the ground. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's way too deep. We have to move it up a little bit. But the rotation angle, I think it's fine. We could see it like from this perspective as well. I think that's fine enough. Let's go to first person. Oh boy. Is it right from this angle as well? Ah! I have to apologize for my usage of this camera. It could be a little bit more rotated, I guess. What? That was crazy. Yeah, that was too far away. So what did I say? A little bit more in this direction. Yeah, I think that's okay. Since I don't want to make this for every car, I will go for some copy and pasting. I know it will be a little bit less variety, but it will save us a lot of work. Yeah, I think I won't do this for every car. Just this one you can see here. I wanted to show you what you can do. Oh, I think the music stopped playing. Let's change the music. Okay, I would hate this that person who had parked here, because he's taking away so much space for parking. I mean, this area would be packed with cars since it's such an important. Sometimes you even find people parking like this. So like in the area I live, like this. But I think I will turn this one into PO as well and rotate it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, wait until we are doing some Scandinavian, Northern Germany inspired farms and little villages, cozy little villages around the area. Now we are directly in downtown, but once we reach that, it will look much more like Astrid Lindgren. That's the thing which is annoying me about this road. The sidewalk has a weird terrain glitch, whereas this really black line here, maybe it's just because my my lightning settings, but I have to cover it up every time I load. Not every time I load a game. It's not true. But I have to cover it up every time I place the road. Goodbye, Guillaume. Glad you joined us this evening. It was quite fun with you. And see you next time. Alles klar, Bahnfanatiker. Bis bald. I also have... Noah, ich lebe in Süd- oder Mitteldeutschland, kann man es eigentlich sagen. Südwestdeutschland. Bavü. Ah, I did place the wrong. Can only have one of those. I don't want to move this. Let's hide it in bushes. Because some of those buildings are actually really good. Fitting the theme. Like this one, for example. And let's get rid of this building. Nech. Don't like this. Here in this spot. Strange. So, let's continue. I got too destructive, or disorientated. Let's call it like this. I'm sorry. Excuse me, but I had to. One of you has to change its color. Perfect. I also have this medical center here. Let's place it down. I don't know where I will place it, but definitely somewhere. Ah, here it would fit. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. I think we could have something like this as well. I have to think about this hospital here. I mean, it's a little bit far away from any arterial road. But it could be here. Because we definitely need some hospitals here in this corner. I think I will keep it here. Yeah, that looks cool. Maybe directly to the road? No, you would have a little plaza in front of it. I mean, we will expand this maybe a little bit in a future episode. Yeah, but that's good that we have this now here. Guys, tell me who's still here in chat. I'm curious to know this, since I don't want to stream only for me alone. So please make yourself noticeable. Could have a little industry shop here. So Gustav, Duriab and Sergio, they are still here. Nice. Hello. Hello. Hello, Point P. Are you from Denmark? Generic commercial goods. Yeah. Let's store commercial stuff here. This corner is pretty twicky. Oh, and ooh. Would definitely fit in more industrial. Is there any accident or what's going on here? Notre Dame. April joke? I don't know. So yeah, Armesto didn't release a Notre Dame. I think it was an April joke. Yeah, you're right. Why do you stop here? You have permission. So now it looks more realistic, like a roundabout, how it should work, that people are in circle here. I managed to figure it out how to make a realistic roundabout now. It has to have the right settings in traffic president and also I think 30. They should slow down to 30 here because it looks a little bit weird when they are bending the wheels to drive more than 30 here. Ooh, look at this schmexy roundabout. Oh, this building I like. Let's place it down here. Aha! We could use this building as well here. Okay, here's a thing. I gotta save now. I didn't save at all. Oh my gosh. Just imagine the game crashed now. Everything lost. Please, people, remind me to save the game much more frequently. I mean, some of you watched Skip's stream when on Saturday when he played and then he didn't save. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm sorry. Boop, boop. Okay, the reason why I saved, I want to convert this building into PO, get rid of the side elements of the building. So we have like this angle here, and then we can place a building like this here. I don't know. Maybe it's a dumb idea. Let's screw this. Areas like this are very hard to fill because you need something with a roundish shape here. Or maybe two buildings. We have to figure out something. Maybe we could place this one here. We will figure it out in a few minutes. First, we need to find something for here. I mean, we could make something like this. Yeah, so let's place this one here like this, and then we will move this one inside the other building. So now it looks like this building was just squeezed in. It is literally squeezed in. We will cover this with trees, but psst, don't tell anyone. This is a ASMR edition now. Tell me, guys, whether you like a ASMR episode of Windeby or not. Yeah, I actually thought about it. Sergio. But it's not a perfect angle here. So, meh. I mean, yeah, what we could do is maybe PR this. But it would be pain in the ass to do. La 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 da, da, because the round shape is not perfect. Ah. It's too big to fit here. It's gotta destroy all the harmony here in this area. That's what she said. I will try out and to make something with those buildings. Maybe this will work. So like when we shrink, fit them here. But the thing is, no, it won't work. It won't work. It won't work. The roof shades a little bit too. God damn it! In this case, PO is not my best friend. Didn't we have this building here before? Maybe we will give it another try. Meh. It's too big. Ooh. Some cheap buildings. But no. I want to... gives you a nice Russian feel. Maybe. We will make this work. I could also use this building and make POs out of it. So how does it look? Looks okay from this side. Looks okay from this side. Now we only have to copy, paste, store. Perfect. Tell me guys, do you like this, how it turned out? Don't say anything wrong. Yeah. That doesn't fit in here. No. PO Master Race, they said. Come and see what's possible with PO, they said. But they didn't tell me what a pain it's like to PO everything. What level of insanity you got? Ah, I got a PO'd every corner building in my fucking city. What the f... Okay. Trying to... Why don't I go to Asset Creator and make some buildings by myself? I ask me that question so often. Like some practical buildings, like something like this. You know? Where you got really problems. Do we have everything? Oh, fine. Yeah, looks good to me. Yeah. Oh boy. That was challenging. But the result is looking quite nice. So after I had so much trouble, you guys know what to do next. I can't hear you. You're right, saving the game. Ah, by the way, where is it? Here is it. Thank you, Durep. Yeah, I PO'd those 2 buildings here. Now it looks like one building, but placed in a really nice shape. So we have this corner building here, and we have this nice roundish corner building. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the music comes from Epidemic Sound, as usual. It's nice chill out music, and it's copyright free. Maybe I will use some hedges now. So it won't get too repetitive. We can make this 1 yard. But we should fence this one a little bit up. Like this. Okay. One more thing you now see, I created this little ore texture, or it's yeah, it's ore texture. Yeah, actually, it's like a little bit of dirt or something like this, so I won't have to place decals everywhere to save this a little bit. So it gives me a really nice texture for my map theme here, or the Rheingold map theme. It's part of the Rheingold map theme by Hadece, in case you want to utilize it. Convert. Convert. Can I convert this as well? Yeah, I can. Oh, nice dog sleeping here. PO dog. It feels like taking all the life from the dog. So no one will see the imperfections here. Oops. Seems like the terrain isn't flat. Okay, I think we will... garage is a little bit... We could make a fake garage entrance here. Can't believe it's the same. So now it's like people are entering this thing through this garage door stuff. They drive in like here. Yeah, I mean they can park in this. Yeah, like this. Okay. So we have finished this block. Nice. So now we will add some lights here. Most times you will find in areas like this such cabled lightning, because it's the cheapest way for the city to enlighten this area. But you can see here we got a little problem because it's too low here. So we will go for one lantern here instead. Which one we will, which one? Don't we have a UK here? We have it. We will use this one. I like this one. One will be enough. Let's light. Yeah, like this. Let's have a look. Nice. So let's move on. Areas like this usually have like a tree or column, like those ones here. Maybe a little kiosk. Kiosk, yeah. But on the other side there is a market here directly next to each other, next to it, so maybe not a kiosk here. But another column here. Let's add this one. The funny thing, in Germany they are everywhere, but for some reason in France they only exist in Paris and not really somewhere else. That's a little bit strange, I think. Oh, we could also make yeah, that's cool. Let's find some music again. I mean, I already placed this building in the city, but I think I built it here, so yeah, it's far away enough. Really like that it comes with this gate here. Makes it much easier to place it. It's not exactly the same. Nice. Guys, tell me, are you fine? I don't hear anything of you. Again, people flying around with their cars, it's so annoying. Oh, glad to hear that, Gustav. Yeah, please watch yourself and stay at home and watch me play City Skylines. I need you boys healthy. Apologies to everyone who's watching this stream with headphones. This music makes some crazy stuff. Oh yeah, this building. Yeah, I mean when you're, or maybe it's just for me, but it changes the sides from left to right in stereo. We could use some of those, maybe. Holy moly, they are big. I mean, they look really cool, but they are a little bit too big. I have an idea. Ami Polizeifunk, what did you do here? Is this funny for you? Guys, in case you didn't know this expansion pack, check it out. It's called Urban Skyline or something like this. It's pretty cool. But this is looking a little bit too bright for me. I will turn it down a little bit like this. That's the thing with all those vanilla buildings. Even when they are part of a content creator pack, they do look pretty bright. Nice. Fits this area pretty well, I'd say. Gives this real European city vibe. One thing I want to know, at least, why did it not copied my recolorization? Okay. Let's give it a look. Wow. Could not tell that this building isn't from the workshop, but from a vanilla content creator bug. By the way, I have to cover up those not German looking crossings here. Danda maira, oh apapaira, nice. Tandamaya Dubaye Dubaya. I would say that's a perfect fit for here. Ooh, nice feature. Let's give it a yellow. Maybe the green isn't. Sorry, is still a little bit too bright. Teddy Bear Gaming 101, thank you very much for your subscription. Thank you. Maybe you have to reload your game. This could solve the issue sometimes. It's annoying, but yeah, sometimes it's really just reloading the game and then everything is fine. Okay, let's not run ourselves into too much detail. Teddy bear, how much rum do you have? That could be an answer. Yeah, 16, but 16 gigabyte and around 1k assets. I mean, I did run the game with that much and also that much amount of assets. So maybe you have some corrupting mods for the map editor. Yeah, I would say that it must have to do with some corrupting mods for asset editor. But you can maybe troubleshoot the mod which is causing the issue. Maybe that would help. For instance, I run the game with 32 gigabyte of RAM. And I have around 5,500 assets downloaded, so you should be fine with 16 gigabyte and that amount of assets you said you have downloaded. Should be fine. What did I do here? It's not in the middle of the street. Nice. Still a little bit bright, isn't it? Oh, I can't change the color of the building. I really like this area. Starting to becoming something. I really wish to detail this, but oh man, I'm a little bit aware of it. But I mean, we have to do it, right? Thank you, Gustav. Thank you very much. Remember to save the game. Oh, no. Remember to save the game. Lol. Weirdo music. Oh! Okay, we are coming to completion of the area. Just kidding, we just started the area. I mean, yeah, since I'm a musician, I recommend you the channel of Steve Cornell. He's doing great music stuff. Also really funny. He's got a series. It's awesome, in which he um, you know, when people talk, they usually don't just talk, but they produce sounds. You also can in any kind, what people are doing with their human voice can be tracked down to a pitch. And that's what he is doing. He's turning some spoken words of celebrities, especially Cardi B, into something. It reminds me a little bit of contemporary music. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, definitely check Steve Kernell is the name of the YouTube. Oh gosh. Yeah, okay, it's fine. It's fine. So what are we gonna do with those two lanterns? That reminds me of something I watched some time ago. There are some companies detailing what it's called. Wi-Fi antennas, or yeah, that's how it's called. I won't cover everything up with those. I want to place those hedges around here. Oh my god, I have to make sure, guys, when you delete stuff, use the prop, the move it tool, since it gives you way more control about it. Mark Somerville, the city is yeah, it takes inspiration from multiple places. So the goal is not to build 100% realistic version of, for example, Munich, as Noah said, or even another country. Or I want to keep it a little bit relative in terms of the relocation. I figured out Windeby to be in the northern German state, so of Schleswig-Holstein. So that's the fictive location of the city. But I do take inspiration from other places, and I wanted to be more a generic European-looking city than a specific recreation of one area. Just to keep stuff a little bit more open for inspiration. You know, when you get one area in particular, you have to stick with it, and that's not what I want to do. Ba, 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 ba. It's a little bit greenish. The good old Corellis method. Hide it with bushies. Guys, who of you still knows Corellis? No, it sounds like a dumb question, but some of you aren't as old as I am, so maybe you don't know Corellis and his YouTube, his City Skylines series, you have to say, because he got more than one. Gustav, I mean, I'm a classical musician myself, so I'm my own favorite. No, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, you mean my favorite current musicians, aren't you? So I mean, I as I mentioned, I'm a professional classical musician, so I have many favorite composers from past, like Johann Sebastian Bach or Georg Friedrich Händel, so some already deaf composers. I really like Sting when it comes to popular music. I mean, even Billie Eilish is pretty nice, makes some nice stuff. Yeah, I'm open for everything. I like Herbie Hancock, and yeah, I have a very bright, or not bright, it's a wrong word, but I have a very various taste of music, because once you get into music the way I did, you will find value in anything, and that's something classical musicians had to learn many years, because often they say like, my music is the only music which is valuable, but that's not the case. Every time it's a matter of what's the purpose of the music, so I can find value in anything. That looks a little bit boxy, but from far away it will look good. So many people in my city are out on the street. People, didn't you hear about Corona? Please stay at home. Guys, I mean, now it's late enough, so hopefully you don't move away, but stay home, please. There is so much you can do at home. This is coming together, isn't it? Ah. Fork. Okay, we have to do PO magic here. Knights. So two more of those custom curbs, and then we are done with this area, and yeah, also with today's streams, because I got a little bit sleepy now. Nope. Nope. Sometimes I forget which key is for which part here. Okay, that one. Done. Guys, let me know, shall I keep the screen clear? You know what I mean? Or shall I place those bushes here as well? Let's give it a look. Oh yeah, I think I will. Guys, hello, wake up. Like this, or like this. You have time to think about it now. In the meantime, I will do the pedestrian crossings. Go away. Okay, are you two the only ones who are still left here and are voting? Because if so, I will follow your advice and I will remove the flowering again from this area. Yeah, it seems so. It's a little bit too overrated flowering here. So I think I will disable pedestrians from crossing here. Yeah. So they are only allowed to cross here. Oh boy, it's laggy. But guys, I have to tell you, it pays off. wouldn't be realistic to paint on the rails, isn't it? So yeah, we have to figure out other ways to go around it. Nice. Let's add some texture on the road. That was a little bit too much. Yeah. Just like this. Oh boy, looks so good. So we have to make a stopping line for the vehicles. Not really good when you have like know what I mean. Maybe I remove this stopping line as well. So much detail. It's not worth it. I mean, road marking, nah. We could add more road markings, but by the way, did I turn off parking here? Guys, let me know. Shall we make people allowed to park on this side? Okay, there are way too many pedestrian crossings here. Hello. I'm waiting for an answer. Question was whether we should enable parking on the inner side of this roundabout, or it's not really a roundabout, of this thing here, or not. I mean, maybe we do have some places, so it would look like this. I mean, on the other side, it seems a little bit odd that there is like this buffer lane. So let's see. First of all, save the game. Excuse me, you're not allowed to park here. Oh boy, I like this. My favorite movie, guys, you're asking questions. So my favorite movie from last year is The Lighthouse, with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. It was such a nice movie, guys. I have to tell you, in case you didn't watch it yet, go ahead and watch it. Right now, watch it now. The Lighthouse. Such a nice movie. Yeah, I'm really into this like indie movies or something like this, or like Hotel Budapest or something like this. Those are movies I really like, and the whole James Bond franchise, and those are my favorites. I didn't see it. I will write it down. Parasite. And I will definitely check it out. Okay, I will stick with this parking here. So since cars cannot park here, I will place some prop cars. Yeah, it turned out really nice. Let's save. Guys, it's past midnight for me. I have to make a clear cut here. I will now take some screenshots of the area. Let's wait until some trams are getting the way into this beauty. I just saved. We're fine. You won't destroy my picture. Looks like Windeby is very wealthy, isn't it? Okay, guys, this is stunning. Nice. Truly one of my favorite areas so far. Come on, I want to take a screenshot. Where is my tram in the background? Oh yeah, there it is. Nice. Guys, with this view, I want to say thank you for watching. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's take another screenshot of... no, it's not on high resolution. Guys, thank you, and I will see you. But I have to take one last screenshot from this angle. It looked pretty cool. Which angle was it? It was a little bit... Yeah, it was this angle. Okay, guys, thank you, and I will see you in the next stream or the next video of Windeby. Goodbye and have a nice time.